Okay, so my name is James, and in here we're going to be learning about Q-SYS for learning spaces, but also we're going to be talking about large multi-purpose rooms like this for corporate installations as well, and seeing how we can use them in a few different ways. Particularly when you're in higher education. If you're a teacher, you just want to focus on teaching. You want to come in, you want to deliver your content, and the AV should just work perfectly. So that's what we're going to do here with Q-SYS. I'm going to go into teacher mode here at the lectern. We're going to use Google Meet, and we're going to, of course, use Q-SYS USB bridging to feed all of the audio and all of the video from this room into Google Meet for a remote learning class. So let's start the class.
Starting class.
Okay, so here we are. We've got my remote participants and I've got people in the room, and straight away you can see that I'm centered perfectly in the frame, and this is really key. So when we're doing remote learning, we want to make sure that the teacher is always centered, always seen, and always heard as well. Now here we're using a Sennheiser Team Connect Ceiling 2 mic, so I'm always heard anywhere in the room, but also we're able to use Q-SYS automatic camera preset recall to make sure I'm always seen. So if I move around, maybe I come over to here to talk about something on this side of the screen, you can see that the microphone recognizes that, and then we can recall the correct preset on the correct camera in the room. But also, if I want to participate with the students, or maybe a student has a question and we want to show that on the call as well, I can stand here amongst the students, maybe help them out with something on their desk, and again, we'll see that that's just relayed to the far end as well. So that's for higher education. Everything's automatic, everything just works. But you might also want a room like this in a corporate installation, maybe for a room like Mark from Google was talking about, one of their tech talk rooms. Perhaps you want to use it for a broadcast or to do some kind of product launch event. So with Q-SYS, we can change the whole thing now into a different mode. Here I have my broadcast desk, and we haven't been using any of this equipment so far, but at the touch of a button, I can put this room into broadcast mode.
Broadcast mode engaged.
So now we completely change the configuration of the room. If we look around, we've changed the lighting, we've changed the video configuration, we've also changed what we're doing with the audio. For example, with the audio, we are now taking all of the sound out of Q-SYS, over analog in this case, into this Q-SYS Touch Mix 30 Pro mixing console. And of course, we can use Dante as well to do something similar. Also, we're using all of the SDI feeds from these cameras in parallel with the network stream and bringing that into this SDI multi-view here. And we've got this Scarhoy PTZ Fly joystick where we can then control each camera fully manually and send that to the far end, just like a TV broadcast. Lastly, we're using the video and the audio engine from Q-SYS, feeding it into this EpiFan Pearl, and then that's going online so anyone can participate in our event from anywhere. So I suppose the key takeaway would be that we've got the same room, but we're able to use it in a number of different ways, all reconfigurable via software for higher education, for corporate, and any kind of event that you want to run with this room.